What's up guys, this is Blaž from Racing Brick. Just like a lot of people in the past few months, we had to spend a lot of time at home with the kids and we tried to do our best to make it fun. LEGO is an obvious choice for endless indoor activities, but it's actually not that trivial to come up with games that you can play together with others, especially if the kids want to play with your remote-controlled LEGO sets indoors. The 42095 remote-controlled Stunt Racer is a great little set. It is still a very good starter pack for power functions with the two L motors, the IR remote and receiver, and the AA battery box. If you would like to check out my original reviews, you can find the link in the top right corner. Both A and B models are fun to drive around at home, so we tested them together and tried to figure out the best games to play with them. The first and most obvious choice is to simply drive around and play Demolition Derby, but we wanted to come up with something better. The speed difference of the A and B models make it difficult to play catch, as the A model is noticeably faster than the B model, but the A model is also more difficult to navigate due to the constant wheelies. Their climbing abilities are also different. The A model is practically unable to climb on anything. The B model is slightly better, but it does not have a particularly great performance either. To improve things a bit, it is possible to swap the wheels of the B model. This way the speed will become comparable with the A model and the climbing abilities will slightly improve, thanks to the bigger wheels at the front. The difference is actually not that significant. Doing a climbing challenge is still not the best idea. We first created a course with Duplo bricks. The aim was to go through the gates without touching them. Unfortunately, the difference between the two models made the race unfair. The A model was really difficult to navigate. At this point we decided to build two identical models, and the choice was the B model for better handling. The course was set up again and the race began. The rules are of course totally flexible. You can remove points for touching or knocking down the gates or even at the time limit. It seems to be an easy task for the first sight, but believe me, it's not. Especially if you need to turn around with the racer and navigate between the gates towards yourself. Here's another version, probably this one is easier, a slalom race. It helps if you leave a bigger space between the columns, but we wanted to make it more challenging. For smaller kids, the navigation might be actually too challenging, so here's a game that needs less precision, bowling. This one is very simple, knock down all the pins as fast as possible. If it seems to be too quick and simple, here's the final version. We scatter the columns on the course, and the aim is to be the first knocking all of them down. We really had a lot of fun with these two stunt racers and a few extra Duplo pieces. Let me know in the comments if you also came up with a similar indoor game with this set or any other remote-controlled LEGO vehicle. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and tap the notification bell if you don't want to miss my Technic reviews and other LEGO RC videos. See you next time, bye bye!